Hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's ready to trade well, give their best performance, and do things the way it should be done. So we're gonna get everything open. Okay, get everything open. So I've solved the bookmap problem. I had to call them. It was weird because it was saying I was subscribed but not subscribed. So then they gave me a link and then I got it done. And now I'm back to the right data. Okay, so I got some background music for you all. Okay, perfect. Well, let's get started. Let's start with the 1 day and 1 week. So you can see that so it's just like for Monday, we had a nice push up after that sell off, really finding that support, and then buyers continued, but now we're having a little bit of pullback to the 200 EMA on the 1 day, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, and then for NQ, it's similar, just it really moved higher, like it moved 0.36% higher than yesterday, and ES really little, so that's the only difference. So it's a little small divergence there, but both of them, I mean, ES already tagged 200 EMA, while NQ could move lower and play 200 EMA. We're gonna see how that works. We do have Fed today, so it could be choppy. It's very normal for it to be choppy right now, so we're gonna be more risk off as usual and just be patient. So here we got a 4 hour and 1 hour. So on the 4 hour, yeah, we're basically just seeing a little bit of we had a little bit of a pullback yesterday. We made a new high, buyers came in, but then sellers just completely erased that from, basically making a new low from Tuesday. So then that still goes for, okay, this is more interesting. So that still goes for the 4 hour and NQ, but you can see after it was more of a second leg and we played higher, and you can see we played some liquidity. We took this resistance because this was a good support, and here we reacted to 200 EMA and failed, and sellers stepped in. Okay, cool. And honestly, NQ looks like it can move lower because it has a 200 EMA on the 1 day, and that it hasn't fully cleared the low. So that is possible, but we need to be careful of that because it's not like it's guaranteed, right? So the 1 hour just gives us a little bit more clarity about what happened. That consolidation breakout, buyers came in very nicely and cleanly. A little bit of consolidation and failed, and sellers came in, and we had a good amount of movement. So this is a US session. So basically, let's make sure. I'm gonna open it real quick. I wanna see. So from Asia session is at 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. So okay, we go all from here. So Asia session we grinded up, and London session we ended up just chopping, and then we are ripping lower, and we can see that on ES we could go lower, find a support here, so that's also possible. So we can see how that plays out. On NQ, it definitely found a good area to stop at, but again, it could go lower, or you know what, we could just chop around a Tojo EMA on the 1 hour. Okay, let's get to the 30-minute, 15-minute, and VIX. So we can see that VIX did rise a bit. Yeah, it makes sense. Rose quite a bit though. And then here we have the 30 minutes. Yeah, just gives us the same picture. In the 50-minute, we can really see a doji close. And we push higher, we do have the EMA here, which we are clearing. Right into the EMA here as well. And then yeah, okay. Let's get to 1 sec. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get to the 1 minute and 5 minute. So we're okay, interesting. So on the 5 minute, we from Monday's value area, we currently are trading it. And then on NQ, we failed. We do have Tuesday's value area higher, which could be a target for the market to go, or it could push back down to trade Monday's value area. So that's interesting. Let's see how this plays out. You can see value area, we're consolidating, then we basically play point of control, a little bit of wiki, play value area. So let's see what happens next. Okay, cool. Now we will sit and observe and wait. If liquidity is a little bit higher, yeah, definitely see that. Aggressive buyer stepped in, a little bit of a wick test. Let's see how we close. Okay, buyers continue to push higher. So we cleared yesterday's value area. We could see a potential retracement back into it and then push even higher. That's possible. And we're very close to playing yesterday's value area. If we do see a pullback and time permits, I will potentially look to trade a move. Let's see, a 10-point move looks like what? That's a bit, yeah. I mean, if we see a good pullback, then yeah, okay, sure. But knowing how the market is, we can totally front run it. So that's also something to think about. A nice jackknife right back into the range. I knew it's not going to be that easy, especially with the choppiness, and feels like I'm getting lack of liquidity. Just price action slow. We do have liquidity at 2,500, which is right 2,500, which is right here. We got liquidity present there in a good amount. 30 contracts. Okay, buyers are stepping in. Yeah, I could potentially trade this, but again, it's a little bit too early. And if you look at ES, it's not. It could be a little bit better. We are reacting to the EMA on the higher time frame as well, and on 50-minute as well. So it's a pretty critical spot. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Yeah, so seller stepped in. We are holding VWAP on Bookmap. That makes sense why VWAP is present there, because we had a nice sell-off, right? So we just failed to hold VWAP. Very normal. Okay, nice pullback, very strong. We can argue that the market generated liquidity, and we finally broke lower. Testing VWAP, aggressive buyer came in but failed. Aggressive seller just met him at the ask. Or, yeah, potentially. Not sure. Could be. So the seller continues to sell off. The buyer stepped in pretty nicely. We do have liquidity lower, a good amount of liquidity. 60 contracts sitting at 900, which is I'm gonna have to make a new low for that, but something to think about. So it looks like we're gonna play point of control again. Sellers immediately accepting after that. Aggressive. And we front run valley area. Just worried about view up presenter. I think this will play. Point to control rechest. With view up here, it's a little bit harder. Movement. So I may avoid. We had a this is a very deep pullback, so maybe it's not. I should remove it. Yeah. Wait. What a 40-point candle. Still got that liquidity. Still find it valid to take the trade. The risk, it's okay. Could be a little bit better. Yeah, so not seeing potential in that trade anymore. They're pretty wicky. So basically, if you enter here, basically at this wick, risk is valid. I don't mind the risk, and I'm basically targeting this little. That's not the open exactly. That's the open. So maybe get buyer stepped in. Testing points of control, broke out. It's a pretty I wouldn't say choppy, but it's like I'm thinking about it. I feel like I should target that. So it would have been filled. I would have mistumped out. So it broke out, but not cleanly. And we'll go to 900, which looks like it wants to fill. Mm. Yeah, I like this because the low volume mode is protecting me too. Choppy. Really, yeah, playing this range is looking like a good bet, but it's not really my edge. Don't want to rush. I don't want to do something I don't need to do. So whatever, where do I want to? Oh yeah, I wanted to get in here. So a good divergence. Hmm. Still want to play this one, but the thing is, just like entry needs to make sense, and yeah. So I did play it. That's the thing. Like, are we really gonna expect a breakdown now? This range is really respected. Like, look at it. I don't want to be someone who tries to think that we're gonna break the range. You know? I mean, look at this. Look how well respected this range is. Like, look at it. Like, it's kind of honestly good looking for such a like. It's so balanced. Like, why would they want to break it? You know? Buyer stepping in. What if I just play VWAP? If we get above something, and see, has a bad trade. That could work. Looks like buyers are stepping in, but the question is, will we actually break down? Oh, fuck, I have to trust this. This is a range, though, you know? And look at ES, it's definitely. I would have played. Oh no. No, not yet. Yeah, darn it. Would have been a good trade. But look at the range. Like, I didn't expect it. But I did do it. Right to point of control. Nice. See the wick test right here. rough open. Oh my god. It didn't play out though. But I'm just being cautious, But it's okay. It would have not almost close to playing out. No, it wouldn't play out. So I guess it was the best for. Where did it play out though? It played here. Okay, makes sense. Hmm. Sorry if I'm a little bit extra quiet. Just like it's pretty choppy. Just waiting. Okay, so we're clicking down more. I don't trust the downside just because of weight of control being a little bit extra. Got liquidity at 70, but I'm not going to target. I'm not thinking to target that. Another 200 EMA right here on the 1 day. Now it's gonna slow things down. We do break this and keep moving down. I'll target 870. Just like if we do though. You have to cross point to control, okay. Oh, it's gonna be too late. Played out nice, but it was too slow. Yikes. I'm getting a little bit rough with how many trades I'm missing out. I was just looking at the higher time frames. I was like, is this actually a good spot? It was. Very nice. Oops. You're just gonna do it? Damn. Yeah. Damn, okay. 30 points. When you think the market is moving slow, it ain't moving slow. That's 40 points now. I immediately traded that, it would have been fine. I just realized that. This really just playing this liquidity, 79 contracts. That's a buyer stepped in. Let's see if it gets absorbed. $70 points on the 5 minute. Could argue a little bit overextended. Excuse me. What I also love about taking one trade is that it just feels like it's, if you miss out, it's okay. Like, I don't know, it just feels like because you're taking one trade, you're in and out and you're done. It just feels good. Just feel so much less striving, and I love that. Oh yeah, and B is set too now. I guess a buyer stepping in. Consolidating. We're making gaps, which is interesting. I think it's just a lack of liquidity too. Okay, nice play. Clean. You can always look for more, but you know, I feel good that the first week just focus on 10 points. And plus, I love my exit. The exit makes complete sense, so that was good for 10 points anyways. That's why mixing 10 points in and 20 points in is better than just always looking for 20 points. That's why I'm staying away from 20 points for the first week, just because once I do it, I feel like I keep doing it, so I have to be careful of that. Anyways, good trade. Yeah, we're gonna exit out of here. Oh, go. Oops. Okay. A little bit of slippage, but that's okay. Not too bad, okay. Sounds good. Love the patience, so I'm happy about that. Forgot to add IB, but that's okay, I'll just do it at the end of the day. Wait, today's what? Wednesday? Okay, nice. Okay, cool. That's it. We're gonna walk away now. All the day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great day. And we shall see each other tomorrow.